Thank you, Attorney Reed. His law firm is Mayer Brown and Platt, who has established for us a pro bono file. And I'd like for you at this time to please help me by giving a hand to them. Neville Reed is a partner at Mayer Brown and Platt. I am proud to be able to introduce to you someone who you already know, someone who has been involved in urban struggles for many years and continues to be involved in these struggles. What do you say about a man who always gives his all day in and day out in selfless determination, fighting the good fight against odds, withstand long hours and ceaseless demands on his time? God needed a man who could carry grave responsibility, a man who could withstand criticism, skepticism, and adversity, and then take these things and make them work for the good of the community to advance the cause of neglected people. A man who will not ascribe to personal superiority, but will give God the glory. Right in the middle of preparing for this important event, he stopped to help an individual who was in need. And when the mission has been accomplished, and the man that we so lovingly call Rev at our offices has responded to every single cry of distress from anyone in the community for whom he has surrendered his life in service, seeking little profit for himself, his maker will say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Will you help me give a round warm of applause to my friend, Reverend Jeffrey Haynes.
Thank you very much. Again, I am a preacher, and I promise not to preach. May raise an offering, but won't preach. I am just really, really proud to be here tonight and to be a servant tonight. I don't have many words to say. I am just really delighted to be available to help our youth. I just hope that our youth won't have to go through some of the struggles that a lot of urban city youth have to go through. We have great kids, not just in Chicago, but across the country. Frank Patello said that a lot of times our work doesn't begin, it never ends. I mean, it's an ongoing situation. Someone told me, "Well, Reverend, you can't save the whole world," but I think I would be cheating our society if I didn't at least try. I think we have to put every effort into providing tangible alternatives to our youth and the community in which we have been called to serve. Alderman Coleman, you can preach. Good, good. I'm just really proud to have Judge Jones, Frank Patello, which has turned out in such a short few months to be a very good friend. Me and him talk at home, and we debate backwards and forth, and I talk to him about salvation, and he talks to me about business, and we go backwards and forth. And I mean that, Frank. I'm not just saying that I can reach Frank at night, and as Dana said, that I have never had opportunity to really touch corporate America and be so concerned. I mean, really concerned with every issue. Me and him, we have to say, "Hey, man, we got wives. We have to go." I'm serious. I go out to his office. He comes out here. And we just thank God at some point we have to use the washroom. That's the only thing breaks us. I mean, that sounds blunt, but it's the truth. We just go backwards and forth debating issues and how we both can be used to help not just our city, but our country. And I thank God for Vision Chicago, who I've worked with for several years now on several levels, from donating articles to our shelter and volunteers, and now a partner in this struggle to provide tangible alternatives through training and employment to our youth. I also like to thank Chicago Community Trust that has been supportive since almost the inception of Reach Out and Touch. And we have really grown together and went through some struggles together. And what I mean, debating issues concerning families and youth. The newly appointed director of Chicago Community Trust is here. Could you stand, please? I haven't had an opportunity. I just met her. She's the new director of Chicago Community Trust. I apologize for not remembering your name. I hope that doesn't affect my funding. Susan Hurd. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody remembers. They must need funding. Good. And I'd like to just thank the board of directors of Reach Out and Touch for their tireless hours of really buying into something at the beginning. It wasn't stable, but they have been totally supportive and just want to know how they can help, and that means a lot.